Hello po at magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay December 2, 2022. Thank God it's a Friday. 23 days na lang. Pasko na at mabuhay po kayo. Welcome po sa the stock market today. Unang-una po, gusto ko po mag-apologize sa inyong lahat, dahil na-late po yung aking episode yesterday. Kasi po when I finished uploading in YouTube, pinatay ko na yung aking computer. Pinatay ko na po yung aking laptop and I went home. Pero when I checked later in the house just to see how it's doing, hindi ko makita yung December 1 episode. So when I investigated, nagkaroon pala ng problema sa copyright. And YouTube didn't upload it because there was a copyright issue. Anyway, nagawan ko po ng paraan kaninang umaga. I thought I couldn't do it in my cell phone, pero salamat sa Diyos nagawan ko naman po ng paraan at na-upload ko na po kaninang umaga. Kaya nakikita na po ng public. But I think yung copyright issue na po yun it's a small matter na dapat hinayaan na po ng YouTube yun. Kasi yan po yung, alam niyo sa business world, may mga advertisements na lumalabas. It happened na, ito po yung suspetsa ko lang po, It happened na natapat po sa advertisement at naka-freeze doon for quite some time. Kasi kung na-scroll ko po yun pataas at nakikita lang po yung news, okay lang. So, hindi ma-technical as advertisement ko po. Pero advertisement po yun ng business world So, apologies lang po. Anyway, ako po si Benji Chodoro, isang retired bank officer. Araw-araw kong binabalita ang pinaka-latest news tungkol sa inyong paborito at pinaka-aktibong stock sa Philippine market. Kung gusto niyo pa ng content, niimbita ko po kayo mag-subscribe. Kung meron po kayong tanong tungkol sa stock market, tungkol sa wealth management, i-comment niyo lang po sa comment box at aking prioritize. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Nasasabi ko po dito, hindi po financial advice. Again, to my cousin Marie, I'm praying for you. May awang Diyos. We're praying for your recovery. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, December 2, 2022, dito lamang sa stock market today. Okay po, ang ating news ay headlines muna po tayo ay galing po sa Video Securities. Philippine manufacturing sector expands in November. World Bank sees slower Philippine remittances growth in 2023. I think this is because of the war in Ukraine, volatile oil prices, inflation. Yun po, apektado po sila. ASEAN to acquire solar farm in Pampanga. Metro Pacific offers to finance 2 billion Skyway NLEX Skyway link. Ito po yung ating main news. And DMCC's construction rebound in 2023. So let's now go to our main news from the business world. MPTC offers 2 billion to finance NLEX Skyway link. Metro Pacific is willing to finance the interconnection bridge linking the North Luzon Expressway and Skyway to provide motorists with a seamless route between north and south of Metro Manila. The MPTC yesterday expressed willingness to take over the 1.2-kilometer interconnection structure between NLEX Connector Road and Skyway that the government awarded to San Miguel Corporation. MPTC Chief Finance Officer Christopher Lizo said the firm has informed the Department of Public Works and Highways of its willingness to spend for the infrastructure. Once built, the interconnection bridge would link the NLEX Connector Road with Skyway to benefit motorists. Further, the infrastructure would enable motorists to reach the South Luzon Expressway from NLEX without having to pass through service roads. MPTC expects up to 3,000 Class 3 vehicles, ito po yung trucks and trailers, structure given daily that they are prohibited from the skyway. Bawal pala sila doon. The infrastructure would allow truckers to cross the NLEX connector road and exit Buendia without having to pass through the congested streets in Metro Manila. That infrastructure would impact mainly Class 3 units and trucks because its intent is to allow them to go to our road and go down to Buendia, Liso said. We expect about 5,000 motorists to use that every day, of which 3,000 are Class 3 vehicles. MPTC unit NLEX Corp eyes to open the España interchange of the NLEX connector road this December and the Santa Mesa interchange in April 2023, but the firm laments the interconnection structure to Skyway has yet to make progress. Based on estimates, MPTC would have to shell out $2 billion should it receive the concession to build the infrastructure with the approval of the DPWH. At present, SMC is contracted to put up the interconnection structure through a tripartite deal with the Toll Regulatory Board and the DPWH. The 8-kilometer NLEX connector road, when completed, is projected to serve around 35,000 motorists every day through its 4-lane expressway. It hosts 3 interchanges at C3 in Caloocan, España Boulevard, and Magsaysay Boulevard in Manila City. Ito po yung Magsaysay, it's the Santa Mesa. Okay, when completed, the NLEX connector road is estimated to trim travel time between NLEX and XLEX by about 60%. I think ito po yung pinag-uusapan nila, no? I have something here. Ito po. This is from the DPW, Department of Public Works and Highways, website. Ito po, no? It starts with the C3. Ito yung connector road, C3, going down. Ito po, Caloocan po ito, no? Going down to Solis and España. Mapapansin nyo po, ito pong red line na ito po yung NLEX connector road, and it follows the release ng trend, the PNR release ng trend. So somewhere here is Blumentritt. Ito po yung Blumentritt. Ito po yung España. Ngayon, ano po ang pinag-uusapan nila na 1.2 kilometer connector road? My guess, hindi po ako engineer at hindi po ako privy to this, My guess is that ito po kasi yung Magsaysay Santa Mesa exit, magkakaroon po ng bubuksan daw po ito pati yung España. Pero I think it is the section here, yung dito. Ito po. Kasi dito po Skyway na po ito Ito po yung Skyway. Yan, meron siyang Metro Manila Skyway Stage 3 connection. So, from somewhere here to here is 1.2 kilometers and Metro Pacific Tollways is willing to shoulder that, yung connection niya to the Skyway. Kasi pagka kinonect niya po yan, papasok po siya sa part of the Skyway Stage 3 from Nagtahan up to Buendia. Yan po yung tatahakin ng truck. Yan po tatahakin ng truck. Or pwede po siyang dumiretso ng Skyway. Kasi I think yun lang yung portion that will allow the trucks to pass through. But the entire stage 3, hindi po makakaraan yung mga truck. Yan lang po ang aking guess, So it is this interconnection road here na i-build or pinopropose ng Metro Pacific to connect. Okay? Kasi magiging advantage yun po sa kanila dahil instead of the trucks going down to, say, España. Example na po, España. Pupunta po siya sa Metro Manila streets para umabot po ng South Luzon Expressway. I think they're just allowed in the upgrade level. Okay, so yan po ang ating report. And let's now go to kung ano na nangyari sa Philippine Stock Exchange and the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Okay, but before we go to the index, just want to share with you a bit of news. Medalla voices caution over plans to create $4.9 billion sovereign fund Ito po yung pinopropose ni Martin Romualdez, pinsan po ng presidente, at ni Sandro Marcos, anak ng presidente. Central Bank Governor Felipe Medalla Friday voiced caution over a legislative proposal to create a sovereign wealth fund overseen by President Marcos Jr., saying transparency over its governance should be key. Mr. Medalla said in an interview with Bloomberg TV, said the key concern for him would be how the fund would be managed and by whom and to what extent it would affect the independence of the central bank, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Mr. Medalla cited Malaysia's experience with a scandal-tainted state fund, One Malaysia Development Berhad, as the biggest risk in creating such funds. So, nagkaroon po ng misappropriation dyan, ano? So, ang sinasabi po ni Mr. Medalla ay kailangan merong transparency sa pag-manage nitong fund na ito. Yun lamang po. Okay, so let's now go to the PSE and the PSE index. Tingnan po muna natin kung anong nangyari. At mukhang hindi magandang pangyayari ang nangyari dito ngayon sa ating index. Ito po ay bumaba ng 245.34 points or 3.34%. So halos yung mga gains po in the past 1, 2, 3, 4 days ay nakain po ng pagbaba ng ating index. So that's 3.64%, nasa 6489.65. At one point noong November 29 bago po mag-holiday, ang index po ay nasa 6780.78 and it fell 245 points. Sa market activity naman, 75 ang umabante, 108 ang bumaba. Ang hindi nagbago ay 56. Ang all-share index ay bumaba din ng 2.32%. Lahat ng sectoral indices ay down, led by the holding companies at 5.11%. So, tignan po natin ang most active stocks. It's led by SM. So, tingnan po natin yung top 6. No? SM, GTCAP, SMPH, BDO at Ali. At idagdag po natin CICT. Yan. So, let's take a look. Ito po yung nag-impluensya sa ating index. Si SM po muna. Yan. Naku, laki ng bagsak ni SM. Yan po. Hopefully, this is just market sentiment, ano? Kasi overbought na po yung stock. So, kung nakabenta po kayo last time, noong December 1, nag-overbought po yung stock, maaring nakatsyempo po kayo na maganda, no? So, it's still bullish dahil yung ating mga moving averages nasa ilalim pa po. But, it had a red engulfing candlestick. Support is here at 900 or 892. Yeah. It's at 892, no? Yan po yung pinaka-support level po niya. Ang resistance ay wag naman muna natin computing ng resistance, ano? Ang mahalaga ay alam natin po yung support level ni SM. So next, we have GTCAP. Si GTCAP naman nag-overbought nung isang araw. Naturalesa ay you expect na bababa ito per technicals, no? So, last time, when it was overbought on November 28, it was at 470. Ngayon is 438, ano? So, right now, the support for GTCAP, nakikita ko po dito sa 438. Ngayon, yung resistance level po niya, makikita po natin dito sa 497 to 500. So, just moving sideways po si GTCAP, although it was oversold on November 28. The general direction would be downwards, but our indicators is still bullish on the short and medium term. SMPH naman, si SMPH ay 2 successive red candlesticks po siya, and right now the closing price is lower than our indicators, meaning maaring nagkakaroon po ng pagbabago ang ating trend. But as of now, I see it moving sideways, probably, no? And maaring bearish to sideways po ang lagay po ng stock ngayon. But if there is a recovery, I think if there is a recovery, that the trend would still be upwards, no? Pero tignan po natin ang mga sumusunod na kabanata, dahil ang last overbought or oversold level ni SM was on September 30 when the price was at 30 pesos, no? So the 2 red candlesticks here ay hindi po magandang pangitain, although hindi naman po siya kalakihan ng volume to warrant a breakdown. So obserbahan lang po natin si SM. Ang pinaka-support po niya nandito po sa area to. Actually, almost or near support level na po ito, nasa 34 pesos. No? Support level na po yung 34.05. And then BDO is okay, 2 successive red candlesticks po siya, and still bullish on the short and medium term, no? Or the medium and long term bullish pa rin po si BDO, but there's 2 red successive candlesticks. Ano kaya nagko-cost nito, no? Kasi most of the stocks that we reviewed so far, SM, GTCAP, SMPH, BDO, puro red candlesticks po ang nangyari. Meron bang effect yung Maharlika Fund or yung concept na yon? Well, probably, I don't know. Baka may ibang nakaka-apekto nito kasi ang Dow po ay mataas eh. Tumaas pa yung Dow eh. But probably internal factors is affecting, no? Support is here at 129 or 130. So support area na rin po itong BDO. Okay? Tapos si Ali naman, Ali is okay. Red successive candlestick. Although ito, no, overbought level and another overbought level here at November 29. Ngayon, if you sold at an overbought level, you did the right thing. You did the right thing here. Kasi the last time it was oversold, it was October 11, October 12, nasa 29 po eh. Presyo lang po nun was at 22.70. If you have sold at 31.50, naku, kumita po tayo dyan. Yan po. 33 bars or 33 working days po yan. Or almost 50 days, no? 8.87% or 39.11% if you bought at the oversold level and sold at the overbought level. Yan po. And then finally, we have ICT. ICT, ganun din ang nangyari, no? Probably baka yung sovereign fund na kine-create, no? Maaring hindi maganda yung feedback from the analyst or from the public yung sovereign fund na yun. I guess ko lang po yun, ha? Support is here at 189 to 190, pero bullish pa rin po si ICT based dito sa ating mga indicators dito, ha? Oversold siya dito noong September 30, and there are 2 red engulfing candlesticks, and hindi po magandang pangitain yung red engulfing, although bullish pa rin po ang dating ni ICT. Ngayon po ang resistance level, ito po resistance level niya 204. So it's just approaching the support level. Okay, yan po ang ating report sa stock market. Ika-2 ng Disyembre, 23 days na lang, Pasko na. Ito po si Benji Chidoro nagpapaalala. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. Hanggang sa muli, happy weekend, stay safe, God bless. Bye for now.